Hello, hi, good morning. My name is Samir. Welcome to Sai Institute of Education by Sam. Today, I've got something very exciting to do, right? This week, in my institute, we're going to be working on some phrases along with some intonation. Now, as I've already told you what intonation is about, intonation is basically the modulation of your speech, the way you deliver your sentences, right? You express your emotions. When you're smiling, you need to sound that you're happy, right? When you're thrilled, you need to sound that you're excited, right? When you're sad, gloomy, like you feel blue, then you sound a little bit depressing, and you sound like that. And oh my God, unfortunately, we did all those expressions, right? But today specifically, this entire week, we'll be working on, some kind of assignments where we're going to be using some phrases, right? Not all of them, obviously, because it matters from situation to situation. But we'll be definitely working on some kind of phrases that we can use when we reconnect with some people, right? Tell you every week. Now what we're going to do, whatever I'm going to be covering up with my clients, for the rest of the week, we'll be making a video on Sunday just to have an insight what it's going to be all about. Now I'm really grateful for those you who have sent me so many messages by saying that you got selected in an interview. I mean, you gain confidence, and you actually spoke to your friends and all. You feel very much elated, so I'm very grateful to you all. Thank you so much. Let's begin. Now, phrases, intonation, but what we are basically doing is meeting someone and what kind of situations. These two things we'll be doing. So, who that someone is going to be and what kind of situations. These two things we'll be looking at. Right. Now, I won't be doing all of them. Obviously, just one or two will be doing so that you can just have the general idea. So, situation. Let's say, for example, you're meeting an old friend, right? You meet an old friend of yours. How would you see? What are you gonna speak? Right? How would you initiate having a conversation? Right? You're meeting your boss in public, could be in shopping mall, like cinema hall or anything like that, right? You're meeting your ex, ta-da, right? How are you gonna speak? Right? This is going to be very interesting, believe me. Now, you're meeting your grandparents, progenitors. We've done that, right? You're meeting little kiddos. So let's say niece, nephew. So something like this. All right. Now let's see what kind of phrases, what kind of things we can speak. Now, first of all, we need to keep in mind that when you are speaking, right, it depends on situation. Why written situation first? Because speaking is done only three types, right? There is speaking, like you all know, formal, semi, and informal. In formal speaking, we use formal speaking when we are actually sitting for an interview. Not exactly, I would say, like over there, generally we speak semi-formal. Formal is what where we don't use the resulting expressions like so, like, right? We don't use those things. Instead, we just use such as instead of like, right? We use such as, right? Or in terms of so, we use like thus, therefore, hence, right? So because those are informal expressions, that's why we end up speaking semi-formal. Informal speaking is that one in which you totally take help of your idiomatic languages, right? Your proverbs, and then some kind of slang, right? Hey, I gotta catch up, man. Like something like this, like you're speaking. Now, obviously, in it depends on the age as well, what kind of people we are talking about, right? For example, like boys between 20 to 30, they can do like that, right? Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Oh, good, right? But if we're talking about aged people, not aged like old, but I would say, like something 40, 50 types, it'll be like, hey, how are you? Oh, good. All right. I'm gonna do that. All right. Let's go. Let's hang out a bit and catch up a beer. Yeah, sure. Let's go. Right. So that is also obviously some words, some expression like give me that, let me do it, like rather than let me do it. So let me do it, give me that, I'll handle it. Right. No, no, no worries, even, right? So these kind of expressions we use semi-formal, formal. But where do we use formal? Formal is basically those kind of speaking in which we don't represent to the interviewer, that we are actually fumbling, we're not confident. The sound actually, let's it does the magic of yours. You're sitting for an interview and it's been asked, question like, so tell me something about yourself. Well, as you can see on my resume that, I have been working with this company organization like for the last 3 years, and I have gained these kind of skills. Previously, I have worked with ABC company where I learned how to be business. I learned some kind of, coding and all that stuff. Now, in my future, I definitely be looking at, if I get an opportunity to join your organization, I can definitely enhance my skills into this. So that kind of tone, like not like depressive, but just pressing tone we use for an interview. But when we are sitting with friends, so obviously, hey, so tell me what's happening, what's going on? Nothing much, like I've just been carried away a few days ago. I was having this like a lot of headaches because of too much stress coming up from the work. I couldn't take the heat, so I went to some hill station. Believe me, it was remarkable. Right? Where did you go? I went to Shimla. Oh, wonderful. So tell me something about it. Oh, sure. Like I caught a cab. I went there. Booked in a Harbour Services hotel because I just wanted to enjoy the third wheel. Like when I do the excursion. Ah, really? So all those interjections. Really? So these things we use in that comes under like semi-formal, informal, right? So that's not a difference. Now let's get back to this thing. Let's say meeting an old friend. Now, hypothetical situation, you're sitting in a shopping mall, enjoying, lunch or, like just evening snacks with your family members in the food court. And then you come across a person just walking towards you, like he or she is not looking at you, but you just recognize the face, perhaps from a school friend or something like that. So what do? Don't you think so? You get excited to see him? Like if you're really good in terms of talking and all, like you are after all seeing him or her after ages, right? So it's not something you're sitting on a chair and you're like, "Hi, Ashish, how are you?" You can't do that, obviously, because he's not going to listen to you, right? He's not standing right next to you because he didn't have a glimpse at you. So you would definitely, while eating, you'll be talking to your partner or whom you're sitting with, right? Or you're even speaking to yourself. Is that Rakesh? Oh my God, I can't believe. Then you simply stand up and you say, hey, Rakesh, right? So your facial expressions are showing that kind of enthusiasm that you're having while watching your friend, right? So what happens? Like first place, let's say, right? So you are talking to your own partner or whosoever, or let's say, like, oh my gosh, is that Rakesh? Right. So this is you're not talking to your friend, you're talking to your partner, right? With whom you're sitting and enjoying the lunch and all. Oh my gosh, is that Rakesh? Right? Then obviously your partner, oh, who is he? You what you can think of saying, can't believe after ages. Can't believe I'm looking at him after ages. Ages means many years, right? So, can't believe I'm looking at him after ages. Obviously, look at your intonation here. Because you are what? Let's say, you're surprised, right? So, obviously, can't believe I'm looking at him after ages. That kind of tone rather than can't believe I'm looking at him after ages. Nah, 50 paisa. Okay, so can't believe I'm looking at him after ages. This is something you're talking slowly to your partner. Okay, now what happens? Now you call him. Hey, bud, Rakesh, bud, buddy, right? So what I just said, now definitely I approach him or something. Hey, bud, Rakesh. So obviously my hand. Hey, bud, Rakesh. One eyebrow up, right? Hey, bud, Rakesh, and then definitely yes. Then he'll be also amazed. Look at it. Sam, yeah, oh man, how are you? So obviously now the thing will start. Okay, so he'll be definitely saying yeah rather than yeah, yes. It's pretty common. Yes is pretty common. Obviously that's formal, right? So we use yeah or yeah, right? Now it's not like yeah, it's yeah, right? Yeah. So Rakesh, yeah. Sam, right? So he'll be extending your name rather than like just say Sam. No, Sam. Wow. So it will be again interjection. Wow. What a pleasant surprise. Wow. What a pleasant surprise. Right? So this is what he will be saying. Right? Sam. Wow. What a pleasant surprise. Then obviously you both, anyone can ask, how you been? Right? You can't sound like this. Obviously, see the difference. Now, if I say, Sam, what a pleasant surprise. How you been? You don't look happy. You kind of look very depressive that, oh my God, I didn't expect to see you. Right? So, here rather, how about Sam, wow, what a pleasant surprise. How you been? Right? So they would definitely, or you can hug him, or it's coronavirus, you're not allowed to hug each other, right? So social distancing, ta-da, right? So you can simply say, how you been? Yeah, I'm good, man. So rather than saying, yeah, I'm good. Now this one is, right? I'm just saying, right? Right? Rather than I am good. Right. Just see, there are a couple of things that I'll be telling you also that will definitely enhance your pronunciation. That's why only I'm writing this way. Right? Yeah, I'm good. Rather than I am. Yeah, I am good. Right? Don't break that I am. Just conjoin it and then say, yeah, I'm good. Good. I'm good. I'm really well. Anything you can choose. Yeah, I'm really well. Then just a nice gesture, to see, thanks for asking. Right? Then what about you? Now, people often, like in some countries, you sound just yeah, right? Remember, there's a difference between speaking what about yeah, right? It sounds normal, like it doesn't sound good then. What about yeah? What about yeah? So over here, what I'm doing is I'm breaking that pause to sound a slight, like a very little pause. If I go slow, it will sound like, what about ya? What about ya? So, like, what about? Now, as you can see, I'm giving a pause here. What about ya? But about ya, I'm not giving any pause. Right? So if I speak fast, normally like, Yeah, I'm good. I'm really well. Thanks for asking. What about you? Right? I'm really well. Thanks for asking. What about you? Yeah, I'm good too. All right, great. Now, sometimes, even yesterday, I told my students, like, like normally we have this word, all right, all right, all right, all right. Now, to enhance the pronunciation, what you can say, all right. Right obviously has to sound like R has to be there, right? All right, all right. So sometimes it sounds as this as well. Let's say AWITE. All right, all right. But that R is getting silent, but not complete silence. You know what I mean? It's not complete silence. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, right? All right, all right. As you can see, I'm not sounding all right, right? I'm not sounding all right. No, all right, all right, all right, right? So if we speak again, yeah, all right, let's take a seat. Sure. You know, so you're sitting now. Okay. So I hope these ones are clear to you. Like what kind of expressions we use and how we use the intonation. Right. Now, what other things we can say if we are sitting or we are just having, standing and talking? Like, gosh, it's so nice to see you, man. Man or girl, doesn't matter. It's so nice to see you. Then the other person will reply, like, yeah, pardon, yeah, yay, same here, same here. Same here means it's so nice to see you. So you don't need to, just repeat it again. So how we can say simply, why? It's so nice to see you. Yay, same here. Right? So now, so what have you been up to? So what have you been up to? Right? So what have you been up to? Okay. What are you doing nowadays? Right. So what have you been up to? Normally we say nothing much, no, just working. No, nothing. I'll just say if you can try, then I sound nothing much. But see, this one is TFI, nothing, nothing. THFIN. So NUTHFIN, nothing. If I go slow, let's see. Nothing much, nothing much. I'm not saying nothing much, right? The spellings are obviously NOTHING, but I'm just sounding as nothing much, right? Now, if I go slow, nothing much, nothing much, nothing much, nothing much, nothing much, nothing much, right? So, what have you been up to? Well, nothing much, just work, I'm working as a database administrator in PepsiCo. Oh, yeah, wow, that sounds good. That sounds good. Then obviously the other person will be like, so what about you? Well, I'm working as a CA. Oh, yeah, damn. So another introduction then. Damn. MN. Exclamation. Why am I putting exclamation? Amazed. Amazed. Right. Damn. So you're still good in numbers, huh? Right. Like you can say that. Man, I tell you, like it's a stressful job. Yeah. Tell me about it. Tell me about it means describe your work. Right. So this is what we say. So tell me about it. Okay. Right. That's how you can lead to the conversation. You can say, then obviously, if you're sitting, it's a nice gesture to ask him, you want some drink, eat, let me order for you. Oh, no, 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 I'm good, I'm too full. Oh, no, please come on, it'll be fun. Like it's been ages since we have met, so let's do talking. Sure, 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 why not? Right. So we're gonna start like that, having a conversation. What we gonna drink? I know that you like lemonade, don't you? Right? I know you are hardcore of lemonade. Are, aren't you? Try to always, use the close and the questions. Sounds very good. Now, I know you're hardcore of lemonade, aren't you? Yeah. You remember that, huh? Yeah, yeah, why not? All right, I'll just order for you. If aren't you, why? Because in the statement I'm having are. Why? You don't wanna mess up with the boss. You don't, do not, right? Do you? You don't wanna mess up with the boss, do you? Right? You don't wanna mess up with the boss, do you? So now I'm ending the question with do you? Why? Because the statement is having you don't. Right? I don't think, right? I don't think you had your lunch. I don't think you had your lunch. Now we are past. I don't think you had your lunch. Did you? If you want, you can also say have you. Right. So this always sounds good. I don't think, you had, I don't think you had lunch. Obviously, this kind of statement sounds, I don't think you had your lunch. No, right? You can simply sound like, I don't think you had your lunch. Have you? No. All right. Let's order something. So I know you're a hardcore of lemonade, aren't you? Then obviously here over here, just simply, we can just add up, to make it more exciting. I know you're a hardcore of lemonade, aren't you? Yeah, yeah, you still remember that. Yes, how can I forget, a lot of memories, man. So, just carry forward. Right, a lot of memories, man. Right. So tell me something about your work, family, your work, family, and where are you living? Right? Now, why am I using an instead of and? Just listen how I speak. I'll go slow first. So, tell me something about your work, family, and where are you living? And why? Now, see, normally present. So, tell me something about your work, family, and where are you living? Right? Rather than, so tell me something about your work, family, and where are you living? That and, just simply say and. Right? N and, not n, right? And, right? So tell me something about your work, family, and where you live in, right? Yeah. Now, obviously, he will start from the expressions. Well, the leading phrases which we done. If I talk about my work, right? I work as an or a, depending on whatever you're saying. That's one is work, family, as far as family is concerned, right? We are four people. Like I've got two kids. Wow, two kids, right? Who are they? Well, one boy, one girl. How old are they? Right, 6 and 3. Oh, lovely. So nice. Right? Work, family. Second, see, if I talk about as far as family is concerned, this, now we're left with where you living. Either you can use talking about my city. I am a dweller of. Then you can name it. I'm a dweller of. Dweller means resident. Okay. I'm a dweller of. I'm a dweller of. Then you can say I'm a dweller of like Ludhiana. I'm a dweller of New Delhi. Right. 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 Metropolis. Huh? Yay. Right. Exactly. So these expressions we can use if I talk about as far as this is concerned, talking about with regards to, right? You can use that one as well with regards to. Okay. So these are few expressions. This is how you will be basically speaking your content, and then conversation will go on and on and on. Then when it comes to finishing it, you want to say goodbye to your friend, right? You can say, well, you know what? I hate to say I really just put some impression, well, you know what? I really hate to say that I gotta go now as I gotta pick up my kids from school. But hey, it's really nice catching up again, right? But hey, it's very nice catching up again. Obviously, you need to in touch. What's your number? Rather than let me add in my list. Okay. Well, you know what? I really hate to say that I gotta go now as I gotta pick up my kids from school. But hey, it's really nice. It's really nice catching up again, right? What's your number? Let me add in my list. Let me add in my list. Sure, it's 999, or you can just give me a give your number here. Well, sure, it's 95179 30029. It's only for WhatsApp, right? No call. So it's right. Well, our institute's number is 95179 30029. Only WhatsApp, right? No calls, only WhatsApp. So let me add you on my list. Sure. All right. Well, I'll call you whenever get some free time. Let's catch up again. Phrasal verb, the one within the video, one of the videos I have, right? So let's catch up again. Sure, sure. It was really nice talking to you. Have a great day, man. Thank you. Same here. Right? So this is how you can simply have a conversation. That's how we're gonna be doing every week a different scenario. So you really be careful, like what kind of intonation to use, right? You need to show your expressions, how you're gonna be dealing with the situation. What kind of situation are you? If you're talking about, excuse me, formally, right? Excuse me, Mr. Kumar. Hi, my name's Sam. Remember, I used to work with your organization. Are you still with Heights? Right, right, right. Okay. And I was in this department of yours, and it was yeah, I remember you. I remember you. Why? How you been? I'm very good, sir. I'm very good. What about you? Yeah, I'm great, great, great. So what's going on? Nothing much. So where are you working? Well, I am working as a HR, in this company. Wow, that's so good. That's so. I'm proud of you. Thank you so much, sir. Like it's all because of your wishes and all. The way you motivated me. I came to know a lot of things from your company. Come on, mention not. Everybody does that, right? I'm really happy for you. So just a small conversation. Obviously, bosses don't like to have a like long entire conversation. You're meeting your niece and nephew, little kids. Hi, how are you? Oh, you're so good, sir. Sir, good to see you. Oh my God, you look big. Last time I saw you, you were like just little, but look at you now. Just appreciation we are doing to kids, right? So these kind of scenarios, entire 6 days, we're going to be talking, like I'll be giving you assignment regarding different scenarios. Make sure You come up with some nice phrases, nice all those intonations, so that your real emotion can be felt. Okay. All right. Well, this is it. And also, instead of that's good morning, I said grand rising. Try to do that. It's only for the morning, not for the afternoon, right? Just hi, grand rising. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. What about you? Yeah, I'm doing great. Okay. All right. Well, that's all for today. Have a lovely weekend, guys. Stay safe. Thank you.